Hello. Here is a video that is going to be kind of like where I have like a million tabs open. So I just wanted to show you through my tabs, show you what I have open and then kind of like the main things. So if you don't keep one thing open, at least one of these things open, like I always keep one thing open because if I don't, then it'll keep one of these long things open. It drives me crazy. So you'll notice that I have a million tabs. But anyway, so I separate them like this because it's nice because I don't have to sit here and try to dig around a folder. It's just quick access. So, but like chance and distance, my very first thing I have is the old school general filters chances. All right, and that can be found. Um, you go down to statistics and the chart info. Go down to statistics and go to right here, chances. Okay. They have new ones too. And they're really good. But I still like the old one but I keep them both open. I have another one open here. So, but I like flipping through this one still. So and then when you go to chances, it's pretty cool. You can do general filters, standard filters, front, back. You can really break it down, which I tend to forget about. You can do that. But this one here, I know I screwed up myself, so let me just go back. So that's where you find that one. And that is my bread and butter one. But the statistics, let me just open another page so I can show you that. Okay, so go down to right down here, statistics. You're going to do your chances charts. You can do your, this is one of my favorite ones right here in reports. And it's going to be this one. 1 to 10% report. I have that one in my inspect folder right here. This one here, US Games Do Filter, is so awesome. Like I was saying before, like here you go, the SB PP, which is the pairs. This is for the colors only. You'll see that Kentucky is out, the yellow is out, and the pink is out in New York. And you can you can do a lot with that. And you can do the same thing. You can do it with all these other filters. You can go in here and find out what's going on. Like I said, I don't really do straight like this and be like, oh, yeah, look at Arkansas. One of these are going to hit because he can still go up forever. You go and look at it, it'll be like 400, 500 days. But if you're looking at straight and you're looking at, say, key A, now you got something. 1%. There's a good chance, um, here are the numbers right now. Like in the evening, 6 is out in Wisconsin, but it can still go out for a long period of time. So even something I like to do even more than that is I like to go down to. I've been messing around with some pre-sorted stuff, uh, not doing just lowest winning digit. I'm starting to do highest winning digit, and that's actually proven to be very useful with some other charts here I'll show you. But so instead of just looking at key A straight, you want to look at it through a filter. And one of my favorite filters to do that is paint an ABC. Really like this one. This one's pretty nice. And what I like to look for is this, really. I like to look at for the A and the B at the 1%. Not so much the C because C can typically stay out a little bit more. So I like if I find A, like if Maryland here, the evening, let's see, it's evening only, so I like to have it combined. But still, Maryland evening, I don't think you can play Maryland online. But like Indiana daily 3, it looks like a B is due on the key A. And very useful. I have a thing called here the FMB, which is front, middle, back. And on this, I have a bunch of stuff I have to look at. But you'll see here 100 draws history, ABC front tracking. Have the same thing for the middle tracking. And I have the same thing for the end tracking. These 3 are my favorite because, like, what did we just say? We just said Peyton's ABC key A, and we said for Indiana is going to be a B. So let's look at Indiana once for key A. Indiana for key A. And that was combined. So yeah, see, this is for the front. You got to remember, this is for the front. So we're looking at the key A. So you'll see here that there has not, remember, A single stands for 0, 1, 2, and 3. B is 4, 5, and 6. And C is 7, 8, and 9. And this is for the front tracking. So this is tracking the A. Okay. It can be kind of confusing if you don't want to look at it because you think, well, it says B. Yeah, it's telling you that there hasn't been a 4, 5, or a 6 on the front. See that? So get ready in Indiana. There's going to be a 4, 5, or 6. And you know what? Tomorrow will probably be a 4. That 4 is probably going to jump up in Indiana tomorrow. Good chance. Look at that. 18, already out 18. It's a long time. So that's what I'm saying. Instead of sitting here going through each one of these states, this 1 to 10% filter is so awesome. Breaks it down for you. And you can do the exact same thing. I really like that Peyton one, and then I like my colors on my charts. But I really like just basic, like Vtracks. Okay, like look at the Vtracks. Again, 1%. I'm not going to do key A. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do numbers. Although it can be really useful breaking it down with the Vtracks, A-Tracks, and neighbors because, oh my gosh, there's so much I could say. But see, now look at Vtracks numbers. This is just too vast for me. So what I'm looking for is all keys. Okay. You'll see at the 1%, look at this, Delaware and Idaho evening. So let's look at Delaware 5. So Vtrack 5 is out in Delaware. So what you can do with that is you can go to this chart here, which is digit filters by key. And that one is down in the statistics. And you're going to go down to, you're in statistics, go all the way down. You're going to go down to tracking, the last one, and you're going to do by key, digit filters by key. See? No, that's where I am on that. So let's back up to that, back to where I was. Okay, that's where I was, right? I think that's where I was. Yeah, I think that's where I was. So Vtracks, and now we're going to go to Delaware. And see, now you can go in here, and you're going to go to Delaware. Oops, went to Connecticut, dang it. Go to Delaware, and then we're on A-Tracks right now, so let's go to Vtracks. You ready for this? Look at that. Look at that. There's the 5. See, the 1 to 10% gives you a quick, not having to jump through all the states, figuring out what's going on. There you go, Delaware 5. That's going to hit. I watch them flip constantly. This will hit soon. So let's see how long the max is right now for Delaware on that one. So here, all 8. Yeah, look at that. So every time one of these is a hit, then a double. Remember, the double doesn't necessarily mean a double. It can mean, so this mosquito coming back for me again. So the Vtrack 5 equals a 4 or a 9. So the double can consist, like right here, 4, 4. But it can also be 9, 9. But it could also be 4, 9. See that? So it can be a mixture. Or it can be them part. And you'll see that doubles drop constantly. Look at all the doubles. So if you see one off for a while, a block of them, it's going to hit. Like I thought the same thing for, I'm going to get in it. So there's a good chance for a 4 or a 9 tomorrow in Delaware. See how that's very useful. Very useful. And see, then you could go with a little bit more and jump around and see what's going on in Delaware. And you can see what keys are due. You can see what other tracks are showing out, I just look at those. You see, I look at like the top one, like the main ones. You see, look at this one. This one symbolizes neighbors. 5 symbolizes a 9 or an 8. And remember, the Vtracks one symbolizes a 4 or a 9. And one of these is about to hit. And so the common denominator for me is the 9. So tomorrow there's a good chance, I think, for a 9 in Delaware. So that's just one way of doing that. So you'll see here, like look at digit filters for each position. Like here I had this open. Let's see if this hit. This is for ABC District of Columbia for the evening. I said that there's going to be soon there's going to be an A. Let's see if that hit today. That hit. Well, I must have had it a few days ago because there's a lot more there. But look at that. Hit 3 in a row. So very useful. This is also in the same spot like I showed you. You can go down to statistics. So go into statistics, go down to the tracking charts. And the 1 to 10% is inside here. You can do the expectation charts, frequency charts. I'm always using those. So the statistics are one of my favorite places to go. And then there's a search engine here too. So, and then also evaluation. Evaluation's awesome. There's lots of pages, but lots of good stuff to look at on there. Haven't really been doing too much lately than those. So, because I just have everything up here, so I don't like really go through the site so much. But let me back up. So that's the digit filters for each position, and then I have by position. So pre-sorted, like here, like this is one I was talking about today. There's a good chance I thought that there would be a B coming up here in Minnesota, and it didn't happen. This is for pre-sorted C, so this means that the lowest winning digit in the C position will be the lowest winning digit. So tonight was an 8. So it would be tomorrow. I'm thinking that there's going to be a 4, 5, or a 6. Okay, in the C position, meaning like in the boxed highest winning digit will be a 4, 5, or a 6. That's what I'm thinking. See what I'm saying? So A, B, and C pre-sorted is what they are in box form from lowest winning digit to highest winning digit. So, but look at here, you can see that there's definitely due for a change coming up here. You could say the A, but I mean, the A is going to be all low. So that's definitely due too, but I think better money would be put on the B. So I'm thinking tomorrow would be a good chance for a 4, 5, or 6 to be the highest winning digit. I should just say that. Okay. So very useful, this digit filters by position. All this stuff, though, I'm looking at, all comes down to me is for this 1 to 10% report because I'm able to find all that out. So, like, I'll just go to, like, Peyton ABC position A. So I just go over to here and go down to Peyton ABC, and I'll do position A. And you'll see, doesn't even have it in there because it's probably not under 1%, but like here's some 1% ones. North Carolina midday, good chance for a C. So you think there's going to be a C, you can go over to North Carolina midday. And yeah, wow. Well, first of all, in the A position, I would assume there's going to be a change coming. Look at that. Tomorrow probably will not be a 4, 5, or 6 in the A position. Now, this isn't pre-sorted, but it just shows you what I'm saying. Like you can do pre-sorted too. See, go down here and do pre-sorted. So right now, Idaho, I don't really do that often, but look at that. See, that can still stay up forever. So lowest win digit on the front being a 7, 8, or 9. that means that they all have to be high. That's pretty rare. So I like to look at more, oops, I did not mean to do that. Pre-sorted C. But before I do that, I want to just go back over there because look at that. North Carolina midday tomorrow probably will not be a 4, 5, or 6 on the front. And you're thinking maybe it could be a 0, 1, 2, or a 3 because that's what this A symbolizes, 0, 1, 2, or a 3. I'm thinking one of the ones, one or the two is going to jump over to A tomorrow, North Carolina mid. I'm thinking a 1 or a 2 tomorrow. Now, this is just mid, but hey, not everybody plays every game. Some people like just only do it combined. North Carolina combined. But what if you're not playing all of it? Each one of these is a game in and of itself and still shows patterns. So, sometimes I take 3 different states and combine them and find patterns in that. There's patterns in everything. So, but this is definitely going to flip to a A or a C. And my money's on probably an A. Even though a C is the most due, I just feel like the A is going to hit again because this is for the A position. So that would be a 7, 8, or 9 in the front. But I'm liking that 1 or 2 jumping over to the front. That would be that. So that's this digit filter for each position. That's why I like to keep these open along with the 1 to 10%. So that way I can quickly, once I find something in here, I can just jump right over to it and put it in here. And I'll be able to study it out a little bit. You know what I mean? So that's just some of the stuff I do in there. And then in the chance and distance, again, like I said, I keep open the new chances, which is in the statistics. I do the frequency charts. I typically keep open a couple of these because that's in the statistics too. And I do the new improved one towards the bottom. One of my favorite ones to navigate through. I keep this old one open sometimes. I don't know why. I don't really go to it that often. So that's what I got in those. And then I have more in there, but I don't go through all that. Slasher, I keep open the slasher. This is my picks for Virginia tomorrow, starting off. And these are my picks for, Kentucky, starting off. And then you have, I always keep typically one number shop open, which is number shop's awesome. Same thing here. Now, that is in, sometimes it's like trying to give somebody a phone number. You forget the number because you don't ever look at the number. The workshop, numbers workshop. So you're going to go to reduction. Go right here to reduction. And you're going to go to, I am wrong on that, sorry. You're going to go to this one, tools. You're going to go to reduction right here. And then you're going to go down to get the number combination slasher, which I'm using. And then you also have, man, this Pro Tools Crunch is really good too. I tend to forget about that one. But in here is the workshop. I don't remember what I call it. What is it, the workshop? I think it's the workshop. Gosh, sorry, I'm driving myself crazy. I want to show you this. This one's really good because you can put in your numbers and then you can do a variety of different filters and do that multiple times. You can save stuff too. It's kind of like the new NOS, but I don't use that new slasher. I don't really use it because every day I'm doing something different. So let me back that up because I was showing you something here. So there's the 2 slashers, and then there is the right here, 2 slashers. Sorry, I'm really confused right now. I guess it's late. I don't really use that one. I was looking for the workshop. I already had it on there for your workshop. That's not it either, but this is a pretty cool one. I haven't used that one in a while. Let me just go back to what I was doing. Right here, this one, Numbers Workshop. It's under the conversion tools. very useful, because you put in the number 456, you can do all straights, or you can go back to box, you know, really nice, be awesome. I always do that. I keep one of those open all the time. But so this was nothing. I'm gonna get rid of that. That's Kentucky, and this is Virginia, and that's my FMB from middle back. I have other ones in here too. I'm not gonna get in that either. And under my stuff, I have my patterns, single box pair patterns. And find that the best thing is just go and put my name in, search, and there you go. I always keep open this single box pair pattern. It's very useful. Like Kentucky, there's gonna be a yellow coming up. I mean, look, there hasn't been a yellow since 619, and look, that's the longest it's been out. And you can go back really far. So the yellow's coming, and that starts you off when the yellow is, like I said, keep my charts open, and the yellow is right here. These box pairs, right there, single box pair patterns. Right here is right here is the yellow. So it consists of those. So you can look at this and you can say, all right, I think yellow is going to hit 12, 12, 11, 14, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 11, 12. You can kind of get an idea what it likes. It's surely the 11 and 12 hits a lot. But you can see what's out the most, or you can go over to the frequency charts and you can break it down and stuff like that. So I just keep that open. I keep open this here, which is a breakdown of the SBP, what I was just talking about. It's a breakdown of this. It also has this in there. This first column here is that. And then this is broken down by AB and BC and AC. And it's pretty useful. I don't look at it as often as I should because I do find stuff in there when I'm always looking for the high odd. There's the high odd. I thought that was going to hit. And oh my gosh, I just realized that I had played for California. I don't know what I played, but I thought I played 804. That drives me crazy. But there's the high odd. I thought that was going to hit, and sure enough, it did because it was out for a while, and you can see it hits quite often. So if you see the high odd out on the SBP root sum thing, it's going to hit. And that, I always look at that too. Right here, you go to SBP, not the RS one for the SBP. I go to the SBP RS one. And you go to back up to all numbers, 1%. You'll see Nebraska is out still. I put some money on that today. Broke it down. But Nebraska high odd is going to hit very soon. It is a one draw state, so I think it is. But that shouldn't be long. When you see a high odd get to that 1 or 2%, it's going to hit. So let's see 2%. California midday. Nebraska. Let's see 3%. Definitely some high odds coming. So that's why I keep open for that. Information page, obviously very useful if you're following any of my stuff. You can copy stuff by color. You can copy stuff by patterns. Vtracks, top Vtracks that hit. Let's see. My straight tracking, I'm going to be revamping it because there's too many gaps in here. So I really don't even follow it. I'm just going to get rid of that one for now. And here's my straight tracking page. It's only keys 0 through 3, sums 8 through 19. I'm going to adjust that. So just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. I'm going to get rid of it because I don't even look at those right now. So that's why I keep my thing. And then in the extra, I have a lot of D-Love, Daryl's stuff. I have a lot of his very useful stuff like Kentucky. I forgot about that. There's going to be a power pair coming up. Power pair, I just keep them over here in my notes. I have power pairs. Power pair right there. These are power pairs. They don't stay out too often. So if you think that's going to be hitting here, I'm going to go back over to that slasher for Kentucky. Right here's my Kentucky one. And I'm going to do pairs boxed. Select pairs boxed. Drop those power pairs in there. Down to 18 for tomorrow for Kentucky. I like that because look at this. See, that power pair is going to be coming back. All right. Coming back. That's for midday. Watch this. I think if we do Kentucky combined, it's even more. Yeah. So that should be coming. Also, 1-2 sum. You can look at that. Look at that. It has hit 3 in a row and a 2 on the end. That'll be switching up. That's something you can get rid of the 2 on the back end. And a lot of times I just copy it from over here in the chances chart. I'll just go to it on here. I'll go down to Daryl's or Peyton's, and I'll just copy. Like if I don't think there's going to be a 2 on the end, I'll just go in here. A lot of times it's easier if you do it through one of these, the distribution charts. Just put that in the search and you'll find that. This is really good. So you can go down to Peyton. No, you can't do that in this one. Distribution chart is very useful, but not when I'm tired. Anyway, just do it from over here for now. Sorry. So if you don't think there's going to be a 2 in the end, you can do copy the 2. I know there's a better way of doing this. I'm just doing this for now. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to unselect and we're going to do numbers boxed. Unselect these numbers. There's the 2, but we are also going to remove the 1, 2, because I don't think there's going to be a 2 on the end tomorrow. In Kentucky, let's go back over to Kentucky, and then I'm going to just drop that in like that. 4 numbers. I think I did that right. I hope I did that right. Unselected, did I select? Unselected. Yeah. I don't think there'll be a 2, so that's what I got for Kentucky tomorrow, right there. But a key 8 has to hit, and so does yellow in my SB pairs pattern. And then I unselected the all high and all low. And then I also did what I just did there. I unselected those. And it gives me 4 numbers tomorrow. Now, what you could do with that is you could say, all right, here's the 4 numbers. Well, what sums are due? What keys are due? And that's where I like to go back over to we know key 8 is due. Well, what pairs up? What can we pair that up with? Look at the pairs boxed. So 8, 9 maybe, or 6, 8. And did that show anything in there? 8, 9 or 6, 8? There's an 8, 9. So it's kind of like stuff like that. Sometimes I really have them down. Right now, I'm sorry, I'm still tired, but this is kind of what I do, and stuff I have open. Very useful. It was all high though. Dang. 1, 2, 3. It's ridiculous. It actually came 1, 2, 3. Gosh. And then this is another one here. Very good page. I keep open Daryl's. This one is very useful, which I haven't used in forever. Let me just look at Kentucky once on here. This video is getting long. Sorry. I always send them short videos. Well, I can't even find Kentucky. So Kentucky. I like this because see a sums group gives you like what sums groups are hitting right now, and look at 9, 14, and 15 through 19. Really dominate. I think there's going to be one of these tomorrow, probably 9 to 15 tomorrow. And can't really say which one though. And then looking at the cut sums, I don't really see much. No, I don't really see any patterns in that. That's when you can jump down to the midday alone, see if you see a pattern. Here's 3 evens in a row, so maybe that's going to jump. But then again, look at all the evens here. So this can help you a little bit. I like that though. And then of course I already talked about this one. Very good. Cut sum, root sum filter. I have this one here. I keep open. And then I keep open Daryl's stuff so I can jump to them quickly. I think having a highest winning digit filter would be a good idea. Like this here, lowest winning digit, I think having a highest winning digit would be really good. Like tomorrow, Minnesota, look at that, 0-1. So due for lowest winning digit. I'm banking on it. I'm thinking it's 0 or 1 tomorrow. For sure. It's coming. And I'm excited about that. And I don't need that open. So that's what I got. And then up here I have a few other things. The Gazette. It's classic. This thing's awesome. I like to have that open. Also, another thing, you can go down to just go to general support, top 40. Boom. See what people are using right now. See, people love this. People do love this. So you can save things. You can create templates. You can have templates of sums, and so I have a few of them in here, but it is really good. But I just I'm always changing it up so much. But maybe I should try it back there. But I'm quick with the slasher, so the old one. It's just hard to get rid of it. I like it. And but you know what? That being said, I'm sorry. I am gonna do this because I'm gonna start this because I'm gonna have one that's for the SBP, the SB. I like that because I do have set things I do, so it could be very useful. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm gonna still do my old slasher. But see, these are the top 40 that are being used currently. And see, there's the Gazette right there. So 28 users using the insert A for the Gazette. You can click on it and you can see what's going on that page. Back it up. You can look at other ones here, like do filter 1 to 10% report, 10 most due singles. This is super useful. This is what people are using. See what's going on. So these are the ones I use. I'm excited about breaking that down tomorrow. But I am gonna kind of maybe chill. I don't look at all these though. Even though I got a million things open here, I'm not always looking at all this stuff. Like here, I got this is for straights. I have this open. I mean, very nice because I like how you're looking at it like from here is the latest. I gotta refresh it. Here's the latest, and then you can look at the occurrence chart right below it for the. This is super awesome. Like for instance, this is for what state? This is Connecticut. I'm thinking there's gonna be a mixed bag of nuts coming up on the end. Because look at this, odd, odd, even, odd, odd. I think tomorrow will be a good chance for a mixed bag, one of the way. Either way. See if anything going on over here. See what I'm saying? Oh, high just hit. Well, low just hit, so it's not really showing too much. So I was gonna say low high, and that just hit though, because you can do low high, low high, low high. You go back about the last 20, low high, low high. There it is, low high. You knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. This is useful. And then you can do this. This is what I do when I get down to the straights. And here's another one I keep open. This is the 50 draw history in and out curve. Same thing, you can look at the latest and then look how it compares. And all of these are found in the evaluation tool. And go all the way back. I think it's like page 5 or something, page 4. There's a million of them on here, but you just got to find them or put in the title right here, and curve line for 50. Put in 50 draw history, you'll find it. And you can do the same thing for spike and close. I keep open, and this one here I'm always messing around here because this was just awesome. Shows you I don't even know where I found this one. Very useful. Finding the lowest one digit. I don't care about that file. Couldn't care less. 34 draws. Couldn't care less. I do like that 0, that 1 Minnesota though. That's gonna be dropping for sure. Let's see what Kentucky is. There you go. I got the 0 and a 2. I'm thinking 0 or 2 for the lowest winning because they repeat a lot. Look at that. I think it's 0 or a 2 tomorrow for Kentucky. Let's see, how does that affect it? So you go back to the slasher, 0 or a 2, I said. Would be the lowest. Boom, look at that. 0-1-8 tomorrow boxed in Kentucky. Definitely things have to go right. Maybe I did too much. But man, I didn't even do half things I do. Like, that's part of my problem. But one of my favorite things to do is under the frequency chart, I'm looking at the SBP, the in general SBP right here. And then let's go to numbers, and let's go to Kentucky. And let's go to most recent drawback option. In no sort, we're going to do 20 days. See what's going on. Let's do 14 days, 2 weeks. See what's going on. See, I'm looking for when I think a 1's going to hit, because here's the 1s. These yellow ones are the 1s. Okay. For Kentucky, it's not really showing me much. So what I can do is I could look at Kentucky midday. So this one here, 1 dominates still. So, but that's a big group of numbers. So let's go to 20 days because since for the midday alone, you can do that. There we go. Look at that. 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. I think there's going to be one of these tomorrow. If it's a single. This is my tracking single. So if you think that's the case, well, you can just take these yellow here. I just do it like this. Copy it and bring it over to the slasher. And this is for Kentucky. We're going to do numbers boxed. No, we're just going to put in here select numbers boxed. You're going to paste it in there. Don't worry about all that stuff. It doesn't matter. And then let's see what happens. Oh, got rid of the numbers I thought it would be, but 017 or 0. Wow. 178 and 489. I like that 489 because of that 89. Remember I was talking about that earlier. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that's a 21. Maybe go and see what's going on with the sums right now. There's 21 getting up there. Not really. So maybe look at Kentucky. Ooh, 10, 18. 10 and 18. But I could remove something in here if I wanted to. Since it is such a small amount of numbers, I could maybe, or if I remove the 8, even though that's risky, that gives me 14 numbers for Kentucky tomorrow. But I like the 8. It's yellow. I'm just going to go for it. But you can see that I put myself in a corner a lot, but it gives me a lot less numbers. So that's one thing I do. Sorry, I could be a little bit more precise, but yeah. Hopefully you can find that stuff. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. Can hardly stay awake. So have a good day.